Hey friends, Charting Man Dan here. Hope you had a good Monday. Markets continue their move upwards in what has been quite the bounce. We're looking at BABA on the daily and weekly time frames. This is the daily chart where each candlestick represents one trading day worth of action. I pointed out in my video over the weekend how this 50-day moving average support held perfectly, and that's where the bounce happened, and how the bulls were now in control, that they were trading above the middle Bollinger Band support. Even though today was a red day and the bulls were in control the bears were in control most of the day, it is still closed above this middle Bollinger Band support. And look at that, the low of the day, 108.53. This support line is 108.50. Just a perfect example of how many people are using these levels and charts, and they are becoming self-fulfilling prophecies, meaning you say everybody's watching 108.50 as support on a chart, they're going to buy that level and it'll act as support. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Anyways, looking at the MACD, you got the bullish cross very close to happening. This black line, once it crosses the red line, it will be a bullish sign that this uptrend is going to continue. You can see we hit some resistance here at this level. That going back to here where the close was 110.64, and we could not get a close above 110.65, excuse me. So that could potentially be a double top right there. I'm just seeing that now. I didn't see it when I did my initial analysis of this chart. But if this middle Bollinger Band breaks, and then if this 10-day moving average support falls, that level is 106.96, then I would definitely say this is a double top, and this bottom here is going to be tested as support. We'll have to keep our eye on that. We want to see this middle Bollinger Band, if you're a bull, hold as long as possible and potentially see a green day tomorrow. So I'll definitely be back with BABA later in the week now that this double top potential has caught my eye. I am certainly interested in how that will play out. Looking at the weekly chart, the bulls don't have much to worry about, as there's still a lot of room before hitting this 8-period exponential moving average. That is at 106.71. You can see you got some higher lows being set. This week might, depending on where, it's going to be a shortened week because of the holiday, so it could be a little screwy with volume and such in terms of comparison to previous weeks. But this is definitely the main support level to be watching at this point. So I will be back for BABA looking at the daily chart to see if this indeed was a little double top here. If it was, if this level, if we're not able to get a close over 110.65, then there's some downside risk back to the low 100s in my opinion. So I will be back to check in. If you want to leave any questions, comments, or requests, please give me a subscribe on YouTube, and I would be happy to answer any questions, do any videos for you. Have a good holiday, and have a good night.